Hello, greetings. This is Gillesmansillon. I wanted to come and say hello. Wish you a good day. I'm going to continue to talk about this. So those essential wisdom, those principles of the law of one. I'm presenting all of that as my own ideas or ideas that come from the higher collective. But it's in essence we'll find out that all those principles of the law of one are essential wisdom, eternal wisdom that will free us. And we have to use the code of Ascension. It is a key that opens the door. It is 00101110. It is the key to the portals of infinity, and so we want to use that code as much as possible to know ourselves in relationship to the great opening, the great expanse of heaven, 00101110. And I'm going to pull a few cards, discuss a few ideas about this coming eclipse. I'm going to read it rapidly. For the situation is Shiva, it is the pillar of fire, it is the enlightenment, it is all happening, it is this increase of power, so it is all there. What comes around the situation is the hard drop, it is the oasis in the desert, it is wisdom. So follow that. What we see before us, we see is the wheel of great time. It is having fun, it is finding the ability to create miracles. For Albert Einstein used to say, either in life everything is a miracle or nothing is a miracle. For life is a miraculous event. Just to be here, to experience life in a physical body is a miracle. Yet miracles are something that would be considered out of the ordinary. So there is all kinds of potential for out of the ordinary experiences. For what we see in our subconscious and our distant past is the deep end. So we have touched the bottom. We've touched really the bottom of the bottom, and now we're like, once we touch the bottom, we can only go up. It's like, but as we let it is like when we it is like a cork. When we go to we sink into the water. It is just a matter of letting go of the weight, and naturally we come back to the top of the water. Where the situation is now is the fire of sacrifice. We are sacrificing certain things in order to achieve certain other things. What comes in the near future is self-created, is the lotus flower. It is the opening of the heart. It is love. It is power. It is understanding. It is all the good things of life. What we see, the power we have in this situation is the living goddess. It is balance. It is harmony. It is beauty. What comes to us from the outside world is a mystical experiences. It is the guardian. It is so there'll be a mystical experiences. Life become more and more mystical, although we are grounded and become more integrated within the physical realm as well. What we have in our inner emotions, our hopes and fear, is the rose garden. For it is once we have removed all the thorns out of the rose, we are able to fully enjoy the smell and so. But life has thorns, so it's like we have to remove the thorns first, and for whatever that means, but it is all the little things we have to let go of in order to fully appreciate, and we are there, we are already experiencing that, and the outcome is transformation. It is the card of judgment. It is a brand new beginning. It is a divine intervention through us, for we are the divine. We are remind yourself, you are the Buddha, you are the Christ, we are the source of love and life, and so just it is a responsibility that we have to attain to become mature adults, to become mature spiritualists. For Saturn is asking that of us. Right now, in this eclipse, in the 16th, there's going to be Saturn, Pluto, the south node of the moon, and the moon will be in Capricorn, will be opposing the sun, Venus, and the north node of the moon. So it's like a great deal of power and energy that will be able to show us potential and to get us unstuck of the old pattern. For it can be either really good karma or challenging karma. We have to choose to make it easy on ourselves. And so we have to learn to become wisdom keeper, to stand on the ground of that wisdom. For Saturn, we'll also get involved. Saturn is always a very responsible, it's like serious kind of planet. But it's asking us to be more involved in the ascension, to take care of ourselves, but then also to take care of more than just ourselves, as well as to honor our needs and desires. For we are completing a 7-year cycle after the end of the Maya calendar on the 12/21/12 in English. So it is a great completion cycle this year, and so So it is. We're going to be moving next year and fully into the age of Aquarius, and there's going to be a great cleansing of many dark souls. For we are one and connected to this matrix of energy in the physical realm, but this energy has been parasited by darker energies, and so it's part of the plan. Spirit has told me it's part of the plan that it will be removed. At which point all the stargates will be closed and everything will be cleanse, and then we're going to wake up one day with a much lighter energy, with much lighter earth. Everything will feel new and fresh. We don't know if it will happen between the 8-8 and the 11-11, or between the 11-11 and the solstice, or after the solstice, but it is all happening. It's going to be happening. During this 8-8 portal, we want to call on Mother Sekhmet. She's a great goddess, beautiful divine being of light that is here in assistance to humanity. She's a lion being. She's like a humanoid, but she's a lion being. And as you align to the portal of Sirius, you can ask her. She will calibrate her energy to assist you in passing through this portal. Or if you feel you have anything that you need to be removed from within yourself, ask Mother Sekhmet. You can trust her. She will come with her power, of a lion power, and remove those things that needs to be removed from you. And then you say, thank you, Mother Sekhmet, for this power. These 8-8 portals will be very, very strong. For now, we're getting ready for the eclipse. For there is ascension symptoms. So not everybody have them, but it's common that we have a back pain or shoulder pain or dizziness or stomach pains or palpitation in the heart. Those are part of the process. If you feel like you have a major health problem, consult a doctor, of course. But otherwise, it's like when sometimes I feel this great palpitation in my chest, and it's like it's inside. I feel like there's doors that are being broken up. In the past, before we were aware of that ascension process, if we had the same palpitation, we would feel like we had a heart attack, that we were gonna die, and we would feed fear into the process, and it would become something else. But now we are more comfortable. It's like not everybody has those symptoms, but if it's part of it's this dizziness or stomach ache, or because if we have shoulder pain, it's because there is portals in the back portals of our chakras that are opening. So it is part, or even some headaches sometimes because our brain is being rewired. Or I don't have headaches, but it can happen. So it is. So it is important to always connect to God, to connect to your source, to keep an antenna towards the source. The source is like this energy that is over us, that is divine and loving, but it's like our oversoul, and it's like it's above our oversoul, but it's part of our higher self, and so it is always there. You want to keep an antenna to that. You want to tune into that. You want to turn into that. For the biggest challenge for humanity first will be to accept the fact that there are higher intelligence in the universe. They think they are the alpha and the omega. The materialist scientists know everything, and their ways is really stuck in this belief system that, when in truth we do not know all that much about ourselves or our universe just yet. But we're learning each and every day, understanding that God can appear in any form at any time to any being. It's just a personal choice. So as we tune in more and more, we call on our source, we remember that origin, we are facilitating the communication, the interactive communication, 00101110. It is the key to the door that opens towards infinity. We work with that code, and this will definitely assist. For we are entering into the age of screen. We are in the age of screen. We spend so much time in front of screen, the 0 and the 1. These binary codes was discovered in the 17th century by a scientist that was called Leibniz. He was also a philosopher. He was claiming himself to be the attorney for God. He was like, somebody has to speak for God, so here I am. And he invented this binary code. He discovered a monad. He was a brilliant scientist, German scientist. But in essence, nobody understood what he was talking about, or what was the use for this binary code. In the 20th century, we started creating computers. So we're learning with this 0 and 1, and this age of screen will naturally lead to the quantum awakening, to the holographic matrix. And so, but right now we need to to work with our process, with the code of Ascension, 00101110. Very powerful. Also wanted to say that it's there is no all act of kindness or all act of love, even very small, are very important. Every smile. It's okay to talk to people on the streets or whenever you meet them. To sometimes you may plant a seed, it may become a big tree. We do not know what will happen. So it's every prayer, every smile, every kind words have great meaning. And there is no need to know what they will do with that. And it's just sometimes a simple word, a simple phrase, a simple energy can change someone's day. And so it's very important to continue to plant those seeds. And you offer what you have, and you trust that everybody will make whatever they don't have to take it, but maybe they will. So. And understanding also that all the love comes from the divine. There is no so whenever there is a loving thought or a loving energy, an appreciation, you are connecting to your I am presence, to the divine, to the company of heaven. And I hope this message resonated with you. For this eclipse will be very powerful, because this opposition is like, in one side we have Capricorn, which is society, organization, structure, and the other side, the direction is more towards the inner self, the inner child, on Cancer. So it is a very, very powerful time. I'm going to pull 4 more cards from the Akash. The highest wisdom for us today is biblical. It's about aligning with our divine destiny, co-creation with the Creator. What we need to understand is the scribe or the writer. We need to continue to write, to continue to take notes on all those things. What we need to do is the bride or the groom. So we have to prepare ourselves for this great magical relationship, or to get more romantic. If we're already in a marvelous relationship, we cultivate the romance within that. But we're talking here about a long-lasting relationship, and the outcome will be the mother. It will be the mother earth, the mother spirit. For if you're a woman in this lifetime, so you want to connect to it's maybe easier to connect to the goddess, to the great spirit of the universe. For the great spirit of the universe is feminine, yet the father is masculine. We want to integrate both, but it may be easier for men to connect to the father and for women to connect to the mother, but we need to integrate both. For the father is creative and active, the mother is receptive and loving and nurturing. So it will be the outcome to connect to the company of heaven, which was the children of that great mother, that great spirit. So we thank her, Sophia, Nebadonia, and Mother Earth as well. Behind me is this is an orchid. So I had those 2 white orchids, and for years they would not make any flowers. I keep watering them and taking care of them, and eventually I put them together in a special place, and now I cannot stop them from flowering. Whenever there is the flowers and there is a new flowers on both of them, they're continuously. So it means that I have a bit of a green thumb. And here is a cardboard. It's from 1992. It's my first series of metacosmic painting, and they will be framed eventually. This is called. It's about Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is a very advanced system of world that is in the 6-7 dimension. It doesn't even go below that. Essentially, they hold the 172nd dimension in the Phoenix. They are one of the most scientifically advanced and spiritually integrated system of world in this whole part of the Milky Way. So it is good to connect to them. We thank them. We send greetings to all the Centaurians, for they are not the most involved in the outer expression, for they are very they're working from inside, from the inner planes. But it's one of my favorite systems, for I know I had life with them before I came here. And here it is symbolic of for it is a multiple star system. But here there is one star that is connected to all those planets that are dissolving between matter and reality. And it's signed here. There is a key here, and it says Alpha Centauri. For it is so this will be framed. It's a very it seems very abstract, but I kind of like it. It's an old painting. I'm going to finish with a song. I wanted to sing a song, but another song came to my mind this morning when I wake up. So I figure I sing the one that came through my mind. It's a song of the Rolling Stones. It's called "She's a Rainbow." She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow. Coming colors in the air. Oh, everywhere. She comes in colors. I've Have you seen her dressed in blue, like the sky in front of you? And her face is like a sail, spake of white so fair and pale. Have you seen a lady fairer? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair, she's like a rainbow. Come in colors in the air, oh everywhere. She comes in color. Have you seen her all in gold, like the queen in days of old? She shoots color all around, like a sunset going down. Have you seen a lady fairer? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair, she's like a rainbow. Coming colors in the air, oh everywhere. She comes in color. Well, I thank you for sticking till the end. I thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I hope you're having a wonderful day, for we are preparing to release all this old programming with the Eclipse, but let us do it as soon as possible. So the Eclipse will remove all this and we'll be completely free to ascend our consciousness to the higher plane and integrate this new light, for we are already doing that, but as soon as the program is completely free, we'll move into the new cycle. And so this is really what's going on to prepare for all this year. We have till the end of the year to really to move into this ecstatic joy that will become permanent as soon as we have achieved this fusion, this alignment. I thank you very much. Namaste.